Ladies and gentlemen, it is your high guy, your fly guy, the truth from the booth, B.I. Double, and we are opening up this week's edition of Throwdown with the leader of the Liz Cliz, the longest reigning televised women's champion in HCW history, making her way to the ring for a match here on Throwdown. Best part, she has no idea who her opponent is, and neither do we. We were just told Liz has a match. Oh no. And that usually can only mean one thing. TJ Ramirez is back in HCW. The Queen of the Fallen suffered a neck injury 5-6 weeks ago. Rumored that she would need surgery. She is now back in the building. Something tells me surgery wasn't necessary for an absolute monster, as she looks ready for this one-on-one match here tonight. And it is time to rise with the Fallen. Liz versus the returning TJ Ramirez, here to open up Throwdown. And Supernova Pro in the building, as TJ looks to take advantage early. That quick go behind takedown, holds on to the body lock just to send Liz tumbling. Short elbow to the back of the neck. Storied history between these two. Multiple championship matches where both women at one point were the champion. They have traded championships. They have defended their championships against each other. And now here we are to open Throwdown. These two trying to assert their dominance very back and forth early. Liz able to flip back, hang on for the belly to back suplex. Quick chop to the chest of TJ and then one to the mouth. TJ not taking kindly to that. Jawbreaker runs in for the slam, but Liz able to hang on, go over the shoulders and hold on to the reverse DDT. Is now quick snap suplex. Liz again flips out for that belly to back suplex. Another snap. Liz in full control here. Now off the second. As Liz now completely dominating early. Working on that recently healed up neck of TJ Ramirez. A boot right to the ribs. TJ forced to go to the outside, take a little breather. Liz not having it, follows her up, sends her to that German announce table. TJ able to fight back with the knee, the forearm, and a spear. Just absolutely jamming Liz's spine into the apron. TJ picked her spot now. Trying to dislocate that left knee, follows it up, figure four, neck lock, rains the elbows. And a high knee drop right to the face. It was all Liz in the opening moments of this match. TJ now taking it over with that aggressive streak. TJ up to the second, stalking Liz. And a diving Rana. From arguably the most athletic woman on this roster. Liz able to kick out, but eats that drop kick to the back for good measure. TJ now just ramming her face down onto the mat. Liz on the way up though, holds on to the right arm over the shoulder breaker. Now up on the shoulder, snake eyes in the corner. Liz now looking to get things back on her side, whips TJ into the corner, follows her up, sends her pillar to post, follows in with those double knees to chesty, and a face plant, getting a little bit of payback there. Make it a double. TJ not liking what she sees at the moment. While TJ was gone, Liz also earned herself a nice aggressive streak. That feud with Shauna Cole. Still caught with a bulldog from TJ though. Clothesline from TJ, follows it up with a second off the ropes, and that heel kick connects. Big right hand turns Liz around, looking for the falling star face buster. Now continuing the assault on the left knee. Big right hand turns Liz around, able to turn it around herself. Kick out the left knee into that good old-fashioned face buster. Giving TJ a slight taste of her own medicine there. Into the cover, TJ Ramirez able to kick out at 2. Big shot to the spine, no effect as TJ makes her way back to her feet. Liz sidesteps into the Steel City Harriet. She stalks her prey now, but TJ back on her feet. Puts Liz up against those ropes. Liz with the reversal, but TJ springs back with the super R-type. Pulls Liz away from the ropes, falls into the cover. And 2.9, a kick out from Liz, showing off the resiliency. Liz snapmare down. TJ going for the head, but eats a back elbow. Sidesteps again, right hand to the gut. Pump handles in to the overhead suplex. TJ drops the leg, brother. Now looking to keep this momentum going. Sends Liz into the corner. A little slow on the follow-up. Sends Liz out. Liz comes rushing in. Caught. Another Rana out of the corner. Into the cover, but there's a kick out. to the side of the head. TJ back in control now. And as I say it, Liz with the arm drag reversal goes for the slam, but this time it's TJ with the reverse DDT off the shoulders, giving Liz a taste of her own medicine. We're back and forth. Big stiff forearm. TJ arm drag of her own, back to her feet. Puts Liz up against the ropes. Could be looking for that super R-type one more time. Connects dead center. Into the cover. Deep hook of the leg. And again, Liz kicking out, refusing to give in here. Twisting leg drop. What is it going to take to win this match? And Showtime back in the building. It's been a while. Another big right hand turns her around, and a lung blower absolutely destroys Liz. Whips Liz down by the back of her hair. TJ getting extremely upset at the situation. Into the cover. Letting her emotions get the best of her. Liz sidesteps the dropkick, makes her way back to her feet, runs in. But caught with that fireman's carry. Sets Liz up on that top rope, shoots her back. Liz very smart, rolling to the outside. She knows she has taken a lot of damage in this one. TJ follows her out, but she eats a right hand. Liz transitions into that side Russian leg sweep. Referee beginning his count as TJ face planted on the floor. Liz runs in, goes for the slam, but again TJ over the shoulders. And a stomp to the face for good measure. Liz with the reversal now as the referee's count is up to 7. Both women back in the ring. Steel City Harriet into the cover. This time it's TJ able to kick out of the big shot. Liz waiting for a moment here. Sends TJ into the corner. Sets her up on the top rope. Follows her in, going high impact offense. Avalanche belly to back suplex. Liz has to be tired from this beatdown she's taken on and off throughout the match. As she pulls TJ to her feet but gets reversed. Sent over that top rope, a shoulder puts her on the floor. As these two continue the fight. Big right hand. TJ with a falling star face buster. That's gotta be it. And TJ Ramirez in her return match picks up the victory, but man, what a match it was. There's the first falling star facebuster. Liz responds with the Steel City Harriet. It would go back and forth until TJ would be able to snap off not one, but 2 of those super R-type cutters. And the match would end off of yet another falling star facebuster. And TJ Ramirez stands tall in her return. As we get set for our next match here tonight. Triple threat rules. And I can announce to you that these three men will be featured in the cash-in ladder match. So we have Tim Heel taking on War and Peace, taking on the investment, Kevin Ferguson. The trend for this year's ladder match is people who have never won a world title. And all eyes will be on HCW next weekend for cash-in. All championships on the line, as well as that 6-man ladder match. Briefcase granting you a title opportunity at any moment you choose. We now know the first three competitors, and this Monday we will learn the final three competitors in yet another triple threat. But for now, get ready. The biggins are in action next on Throwdown. As War and Peace, first man out of the locker room. Made it to the finals of his tournament in Moto Combat. Looking for that next big step in his career. We are not doing 8. It is 6. We are slimming it down. As we await the next man in this matchup. Tim Heel in the building. The owner of Real Shoot Wrestling. And boy, do we have a show for you on July 20th in Brook Park, Ohio. Details just announced today. B.I. Double the Truth from the booth on commentary for the RSW debut of the King of Bros, Matt Riddle. So if you are in the Cleveland area, join me and Tim Heel for that. Now back to your regularly scheduled programming. As we await the entrance of the investment, Kevin Ferguson, looking to prove that Trustin Banks did right in investing in him by bringing home that briefcase. Trustin Banks last year didn't even have to win the briefcase. Waited till Big D cashed in and bought the championship off him with a bounce check. So disrespectful. Triple threat action here on Throwdown. War and Peace, Tim Heel, the investment, Kevin Ferguson, who's picking up that momentum on the way to cash in. And War and Peace goes right for Ferguson. Heel stops him in his tracks with that slinging Saito suplex, followed up with a T-bone on Kevin Ferguson. Heel knows what this opportunity means. Turns Ferguson inside out with that front chancery. But War and Peace right there, knee lift, rocks Heel. Make it a double. So he now sends Heel right into Kevin Ferguson, able to bounce back, rake the eyes into the vertical suplex. Ferguson right there though, gut buster on Heel, turns his attention to War and Peace. Pulls the big man up for the sidewalk slam. Heel right there, another Saito suplex. Tim Heel looking like superstar right now. Suplexes for everybody. Goes for yet another, this time War and Peace able to duck under with the fireman's carry, pull Tim back to his feet. Go for the slam. Tim stuffs him with the knee, but again walks into the fireman's carry. War and Peace ducking down real low for that. Kevin Ferguson in, strikes for both men. Now sends War and Peace into the corner. Tim gonna take a little breather opposite side as War and Peace eats that top turnbuckle. Snake Eyes style. Ferguson ducks under, lifts Tim Heel overhead with that backdrop. But Heel again rakes the eyes. Pulls Ferguson in for that low brain buster. Looking to dismantle the left arm of the investment. War and Peace waiting on Heel, sends him into the corner. Puts him up top, looking for high impact offense early. Heel not having it, boots into the spinning wheel kick. Now goes for the kick to the chest. The investment saw it coming, catches the boot into the dragon screw. Tries to follow it up with a Tyrian DDT. Heel again buries the knee into another T-bone suplex. Goes for the kick again, and yet again Ferguson with the dragon screw. Pulls Heel to his feet. War and Peace runs in, grabs a hold, turns him inside out with that swinging power bomb. Now an overhead belly to belly for the investment. And War and Peace had a hell of a run in Moto Combat. Looks to continue that momentum here tonight as he splits the uprights and stomps the guts of Tim Heel. Goes for the suplex. Heel blocks. Responds with one of his own, hanging War and Peace's legs on the top rope. Falls down into the cover. Barely a one count. Kevin Ferguson now back in the ring, drops the elbow to the spine of War and Peace, but Heel waiting on him yet again. And this time Exploder into the corner. Tim Heel's suplex counters at like 6 or 7, but he eats a short arm clothesline. Now goes back to work on War and Peace. Falls into another quick cover. Peace out at 1. Stomping away now, pulls War and Peace up. Plants him with a spine buster. Tim going for the slam instead up on the shoulders into that snake eyes. The investment rolling out. Tim now eyeing up War and Peace. Peace got absolutely dropped with that spine buster. Tim has some words, falls into the cover. War and Peace kicking out at 1. And this time, it's Peace looking for the big shot. Tim heel up on the shoulders, swung out for a war report. Kevin Ferguson in, but gets caught overhead belly-to-belly suplex into the cover. Another 1 count. War and Peace grabs a hold of the trapezius muscle. Tim heel pulls himself up with the ropes. The investment breaks the grip with a pair of right hands. Has him caught. Drives him down to the mat. Now puts Tim heel up on the top rope looking for high impact offense. Follows him all the way up thinking superplex. Right onto War and Peace's head. Shoots the half into the cover. Heel there to break it up. Knows it was desperation. Ferguson sent into the corner one more time. Sent out. Heel to the second rope. Low moonsault. Pulls War and Peace back to his feet. Whips him into the opposite corner. But Peace able to stuff the takedown with that clubbing right hand. Make it a double. Another quick cover, but heel able to kick out right before 2. Back to that nerve hold. Now into a cover on heel. Heel able to escape at 2. Goes for the nerve hold again. Ferguson not having it. Comes in, stomps out both men into the spine buster yet again. Drops the elbow across the knee of War and Peace. Goes for the cover. Peace able to kick out at 2. The investment setting it up one more time. Swings him out dead center. But heel there, single leg drop kick takes Ferguson out of the ring, looking to steal one. And does. Tim heel, perfect timing. There you see that killer spine buster from earlier in the match. Would have made Arn Anderson proud. War and Peace would follow it up with a war report, but then get caught. That swinging power slam from Kevin Ferguson. The match would continue, big move after big move. Another spine buster would rock him. War and Peace would get caught with that swinging power slam one more time, but heel would follow it up, single leg drop kick, knocking Kevin Ferguson out of the ring and stealing the victory. Gaining that all-important momentum on his way to cash in. Is it Tim Heel's moment? As we get set for tag team action. The tag team champions take on the men who will fight it out for the Super Junior Championship next Saturday at Cash In. It's the Fallen versus Blanco Guerrero and Cade. Will they be able to work together, or will their hatred get in the way? It's hard for a team at 100% to take on the champs, let alone two men who despise each other. It's Project Mayhem, one half of Sin Limite versus the Fallen. Insane tag team action up next on Throwdown. Yeah, I bet Cade punches Blanco in the face and leaves. That's my bet. First of all, I don't want to wrestle the Fallen with somebody I love and trust, let alone somebody I despise and have to wrestle in a week. As the Super Junior champion makes his way down to the ring. Supernova with a very outstanding pick there, going with Cade and Blanco. He thinks talent will overcome hatred. We shall see. Wrestling logic isn't always logical. And everybody's favorite luchador, HCW original Blanco Guerrero, is in the building. I love that shirt. I own that shirt. Oh, that's disrespectful. Why he do that? Probably because he's insane. I mean, their Keller's match, that's a good sign. And it looks like the tag team champions will not be in action. Mikey Storm and Shane Collins making their way out to the ring. This match just got a little more interesting. As the movement now coming out. Quick tag from Cade. Not having it. Get out of there, son. And the tag team champion's still out here. Stalking the prey. They are not involved in this matchup. As Cade hits that game over early with the tag team champions on the apron. That's a little terrifying. And now it's Blanco tagging himself in, and Cade rocks him with a right hand. Looks like Blanco's gonna have to go it alone against the movement, with the tag team champions stalking on the outside. Blanco pops up into that Frankensteiner. Ducks under, and a clothesline from Storm almost knocks the mask off of Blanco Guerrero. Shane Collins tagged back into this matchup. What are the tag team champions doing out here? This is terrifying. As Collins hits that somersault senton. You want to talk about a rivalry. Shane the Show Collins' first year in HCW had an incredible rivalry against Blanco Guerrero over the Super Junior Championship. Blanco able to fight his way out of that chin lock, but still in the clutches of Collins with the backbreaker. My only guess here is that you can't have a tag team match without the tag team champions paying attention. And they wanted a front row seat for this one. As Blanco snapped off yet another Frankensteiner, now working on the neck of Collins. Ricky Shea knocks Blanco Guerrero off that top rope. Blanco drops the axe handle, has to avoid that side of the ring. Pulls Collins in. High leap into the DDT. Goes for the boot. Collins says no, sir. Catches the kick, elbows the knee, snaps the suplex. Tags in Mikey Storm. Blanco Guerrero, nobody in his corner. Has to fight off the movement with the fallen on the outside. Big knife edge chop though. And yet another snap suplex. If Blanco can somehow pull this off. Man. Low drop kick to the side of the head of Mikey Storm. But eats a short arm clothesline for his trouble. X Factor in the building. Teamwork from the movement. Blanco Guerrero pulled up, eats that axe handle right to the spine. Blanco fights his way out of the hold one more time, back to his feet. Kicks low, pops up, thinking Rana. Instead gets caught with that fall away flapjack. Big forearm from Collins, follows it with a low boot. Corkscrew neck breaker. Now drops the knee into the spine. Collins back to the second. Somersault senton again. Blanco saw it. Moves his way out. Blanco feeling it now. Runs in. There's a clothesline. There's another. Off the ropes. Pops up into the drop kick. Blanco feeling it now. Super kick levels Collins. And a standing moonsault. Needs to somehow get Mikey Storm out of the equation. Goes low for the boot. Holds on to that wrist tightly. climbs up those ropes, corkscrews down with the arm drag. Storm begging for a tag and gets it. But Blanco catches him coming in with a clothesline. Now putting the boots to Storm. Alley-oops him out of the corner. Thinking standing moonsault one more time. Continuing to put the boots to Mikey Storm. Cool Storm up. Grabs a hold of the suplex. Blanco Guerrero fighting off 4 men basically in this one. As he grabs a hold of Storm for the whiteout. Dead center. Collins down on the outside. And Blanco Guerrero picking up the victory single-handedly. Withstanding the punishment from Collins, then drops Storm with a whiteout. Did not let the falling on the outside get in his way. Now Cade back on the ramp. Blanco wants to fight again. Cade left Blanco in this match by himself. Blanco proving why he is an absolute beast. And I think we can say legend here in HCW. As we get ready for our next match. Zero going one-on-one. All I was told was it is a new competitor to the Super Junior division. And I have no idea what I'm looking at. As the multiple-time Super Junior champion and Super Junior World Cup winner goes one-on-one with a new challenger here. How will this turn out? Super Junior action next on Throwdown. But who the hell is that guy? The reigning Super Junior World Cup champion making his way down to the ring. Zero ready for a fight. We no idea who his opponent is. The graphics department saying wizard. Doesn't look like any wizard I've seen. I know Wizard was supposed to be in the match, but pulled out due to a knee injury. What do you pay attention to? And he's taking his gear off. And it is Wizard. Oh, this isn't good for anybody. As Zero grabs a hold of Wizard and puts him on the top rope. Last time I saw Wizard in all black, he destroyed the entire roster in 3 weeks' time. And now as he goes down for the Wizard special, Kishin Wizard ain't nobody to mess with. That man has lost it all this season. Apparently now he's lost his mind as well. Forearm puts Zero on the floor. Now into those Kawada kicks. And if this is anything like what I've seen in the past, be ready for an ultra-aggressive Wizard. Zero gets sent into that barricade boot and then a running STO. Double stomp to the gut. Wizard not letting off the brakes at all. Goes for the kick, but Zero catches him. Snaps off a dragon screw. Zero gonna have to stick and move here. Wizard back in the junior division. That is terrifying. Off the ropes, beautiful drop kick from Zero. Wizard back to his feet, ducks under, grabs on into the butterfly suplex. Wizard goes to the outside. Slingshots in with the leg drop. Now a quick cover on that center logo. Kick to the spine, follows it up with a stomp to the arm. Into the Kawada kicks again, doing his best to bust open Zero here. Has him up on the shoulders, takes him into the corner, snake eyes down. Zero pops back to his feet, but might regret it as he is immediately whipped into the corner. Zero able to stuff the takedown into the Tyrian DDT, knows he has to fight back strong. Kishin Wizard is back in an HCW ring, and he brought the aggression with him. Big right hand turns him around. Zero catches him, layout reverse DDT. Zero now up to the second rope. Dives in with the DDT. Wizard not having it. Good snapmare down. Zero figure fours that head. Rains the elbows. Into a cover. And Wizard kicks out at one. Wizard out of the way again. Back to his feet. Zero up and down with that detonation kick. Wizard slowly stalking Zero here. Somersault senton into the cover. Some payback with the elbows of his own. Now off the ropes, drops the axe handle across the knees, trying to stop Zero from picking up any kind of momentum. But able to fight from the ground with that punch to the gut. Went for that jumping neckbreaker. Wizard caught him out of midair. Zero able to twist his momentum, fall out for the reverse DDT one more time. Zero, quick clothesline, a double. Wizard in the corner, flying clothesline. Off the ropes, ducks one from Wizard. High leaping clothesline into the kip up. Zero feeling it now. Gives Wizard a taste of his own medicine with that roundhouse. Now looking to roll through with ground zero. Into the cover, got full body on body. Wizard out at 2. Wizard did have to cut about 15 pounds to make his way back to the Super Junior division, but said he wants to make it incredible like it was when he was there again. And Zero might make him pay with the 0 hour. But Wizard able to kick out at 2. Cutter miss, Steve Taylor making money. Wizard ducks under but eats the clothesline on the other side. Zero to the outside now. Thinking up and over with that tope. Wizard not having it. Pulls into his feet, big right hand, turns him around. And a tiger suplex with a bridge. Zero able to kick out. Eats that double feet one more time. Gets snapmare down. 540 Wizard kick to the jaw. Zero, though, not done yet. Dragon screws the sensei into the cover. Wizard out at 1. Tries to figure for that neck one more time. Wizard not having it. Big roundhouse kick, rocks Zero. And another cutter attempt, this one from Wizard. Steve Taylor making more money. Wizard falls to a knee, gets caught with a tiger bomb. It is the best Super Junior of all time versus the best Super Junior currently. Somersault senton off the second again. Zero looking to prove he has what it takes here against the GOAT. Zero showing the respect by letting Wizard get to his feet. That could come back to haunt him. Goes for the clothesline and is sent up and over with that back body drop. Of all time. Showtime a close second when it comes to the greatest Super Juniors. You weren't there long enough. You bulked up after your first season. Wizard was a junior for about 10 years. As he ascends to that top rope looking to show what made him the greatest junior of all time with the perfect 450 into the cover. As Wizard picks up the victory over Zero. Zero up, wants to shake the hands of the GOAT. And what a handshake. The GOAT is back in the Super Junior division as we get set for our main event of the evening. We saw the Fallen earlier in the night as they were keeping a watchful eye over tag team action. Now they are in tag team action as they take on the #1 contenders of Insanity and Samuel Osborne one last time before their championship match next Saturday at Cash In. It will be the Fallen versus Project Mayhem. And we get a non-title taste of that action here tonight in the main event. Main event ready. Tag team action. The Fallen's path of destruction looks to continue. But Project Mayhem looking to make their mark on the tag team division. They have their chance next Saturday, but for now, tag team action in the main event next on Throwdown. As Insanity makes his way to the ring. Somebody needs to tell Insanity that he's in a tag team and that it's okay that he walks out with Samuel Osborne. I don't know what's going on. Samuel Osborne makes his way out. He does like his own space, but I really just think he's too crazy to understand that he's in a tag team. I don't know. And going for the front row. Oh, thank God. I know it's going to happen one day. He's going to jump into like the third row and punch somebody in the mouth. And I'm not going to have a job. Project Mayhem awaits the tag team champions. Big Mike Morgan on the left, Ricky Shea on the right. The tag team champions make their way down to the ring. Project Mayhem versus the Fallen here in the main event. Insanity starting things off with Ricky Shea. And the bell rings and we are live. Insanity going for the suplex early. Ricky blocks, but he goes over anyway. Sandy looking to use that strength advantage, but Ricky using that speed and elusiveness as he hits the teardrop suplex. Now back on his feet, looking to send Insanity into the Project Mayhem, into the Fallen's corner. Knee from Insanity, arm drag from Shea. And Ricky has a hold of that surgically repaired arm. Hammerlock back suplex. I don't know how good that brace is going to do when he has Ricky Shea destroying that arm in this match. And now Mike Morgan in the ring. It's time for a Haas fight. Insanity trying to roll out of the way, instead gets mounted. Ground and pound elbows and right hammer fists. Mike Morgan up to the second. Drops the forearm across the forehead. Sandy on the way back up, pulls him in, short arm shoulder tackle. Samuel Osborne brought into the ring now. Mike Morgan with that speed, ducks under, takes him down. The speed on Mike Morgan's shots are ridiculous for a big man. So he hits the fall-away slam, had to pull it back. I'd have threw Samuel Osborne into the first row. I don't know why he pulled back on that. Deadlift gut wrench suplex on the clown. Right hand. Pulls him to his feet. Deadlifts him into the release fisherman. Osborne, though, showing his own quickness. Up kick, runs in over the shoulders, hangs on for the neck breaker. Looking to tag Insanity back into this matchup. Project Mayhem keeping a fresh man in. And a big right hand into a German suplex from Mike Morgan. He sends to the second rope. Ricky right there to take him down, same way he did Blanco Guerrero earlier in the night. Stomp to the face of Mike Morgan. Pulls him up, knockout knee from Insanity. Looking to pull Mike up, instead caught with a fireman's carry. Morgan back on his feet. Sends Insanity into the Fallen's corner. Looking for the double team, but Insanity making his way out. Instead, whips Mike Morgan back into his own corner. And this time, Morgan with a reversal. Little bit of ring around the rosy here. There it is. Finally got the tag to Ricky Shea. Insanity set off the ropes. Big double backdrop. Dives in, there's a tag. Osborne and Shea, there's a matchup I like. Osborne takes Shea out at the knees. Big right hand, turns him around. Pops him up and down into a falling star face buster. Showing what he thinks of the Fallen. Now working on the arm of Ricky. Giving him a taste of his own medicine, and I'll bet he doesn't like it. How good old-fashioned rake of the back. Ricky payback with that jumping arm breaker. Osborne sent into the Fallen's corner. More double team action. Mike Morgan comes in, puts the boots to him. Goes low with the boot. Falling. Gourd buster there from Osborne. Got up under it, used Mike Morgan's momentum against him. Big man sent into Project Mayhem's corner, fights out with the big boot. German suplex. Drops Osborne right on the back of his neck. Now dropping the elbows to the trapezius muscle. Turns him around just to deadlift him one more time. Looks Insanity right in the face before doing it. Back goes low with that punch. Osborne, though, over the shoulders, layout reverse DDT. Knife edge chop. Runs through him. Looking to use that speed. Ducks the clothesline. Off the ropes. Flying clothesline. Levels Mike Morgan. Sends him out of the corner. Dives in. Knee to the spine. Shades of Macho Man Randy Savage there. His Insanity tagged back into this matchup. Mike Morgan is down. Or was he playing possum? Armbringer takedown, weakening him up for Ricky Shea. Sends the big man into the corner. Big splash. Catches him on the way out. Snake eyes. Mike Morgan picking up momentum. Big boot. Off the ropes. Drops the leg, brother. Pulls Insanity up. Runs through him with the spear. Into the cover. Osborne armbringer takedown. Dropped on the shoulder. Ricky not done. Knee to the same shoulder. And a forearm to the spine for good measure. Insanity there. Ricky able to try to break up the pin. All four men in the ring fighting it out. Insanity big knife edge chop. Overhand chop off the ropes. High momentum chop. It's Chop City, bitch. Mike Morgan sent into the opposite corner. Not a fun place to be with Insanity in the ring. Off the ropes, pounce. Turns him inside out. Insanity pulls Mike Morgan away from those ropes, looking to go for the cover with Ricky Shea on the floor. Ref down a little slow. Giving Mike Morgan time to kick out. Back elbow rocks Insanity. Mike going for the slam. Gets spiked. Insanity looking to finish it off here. Goes low with the boot, has him hooked. Insanity plea into the cover. Ricky right there, able to break it up. That could have been it. Going for the slam. Mike over the shoulder, reverse DDT, needs the tag out of this match. He's taking a beating. Instead caught, quick dragon screw. Osborne down on the floor now. Got knocked down in that scuffle. And they were breaking up the pin. Mike Morgan pulled to his feet. Double choke slam. Well, double arm choke slam. Mike sent to the corner one more time. Bounced out, caught. Big German suplex drops him on the spine, but right in front of Ricky Shea is Ricky brought back in. Forearm for Insanity and a clothesline. Make it another. Make it a third. Ricky feeling it here tonight. Insanity turned onto his belly. Not where you want to be. Hammerlock arm breaker. Ricky pulls Insanity up. Grabs a hold of the surgically repaired arm. Breaks it over the shoulder. Now hangs on to the wrist. Drops the knee. Ricky Shea is absolutely surgical when it comes to assaulting the arms of his opponents. And looks to continue that with the Ricky Shea device. Wrenching away at the arm. Insanity forced to tap out. And the Fallen pick up the victory. Just see the spear. Mike Morgan would then get caught with a pounce. That would be followed up with an insanity plea. Ricky Shea would then be there to break it up. There's the ref taking his sweet ass time. Look, there's the insanity plea, and this is where we see, thanks for the replay, guys. Hammerlock arm breaker would be followed up with a Ricky Shea device. And the Fallen continue their dominance over the tag team championship of the world. That is going to do it for us here on Throwdown. Mayhem Monday, Throwdown Friday, Cash In next Saturday. So for all the boys and girls in the back, everybody watching around the world are in this arena here tonight for Project Mayhem, but most importantly for the Fallen. I have been your high guy. Yes, indeed, your fly guy. The truth from the booth. B.I. Double signing off. We'll see you Monday for Mayhem.